Greetings. I'm speaking to you here because I wish to talk to you about the work I do now. The work I do now has a great deal to do with benevolent transformation. Benevolent transformation is entirely about changing things, whatever they may be, from something that is uncomfortable or that is causing discomfort from a minor degree to a major degree for many people and beings. When I say beings, this includes animals and perhaps others. And when I say benevolent transformation, this means totally that all that is transformed, even in the slightest way, is transformed completely benevolently, so there is no harm done to anyone, and always and only with their permission. This is done spiritually, so there is a balance between the souls of all beings, and they are touched in that way, gently, spiritually. So no one has to change in any radical way. It's just everybody makes some tiny little slight change, and something more benevolent is brought about. I tend to use this for things that are meant to do the greatest good for the greatest number. I don't use it for things that promote my own self-interest. I don't use it for things that promote the self-interest of any one individual. It is always done to create the greatest good for the greatest number of people. So I'm going to talk about these things more in the future. I may channel about it from the beings that I channel and have grown to trust, because their knowledge and wisdom keeps that particular perspective in mind. Knowledge and wisdom for the greatest good, for the greatest number. I have asked them to keep that in mind, so that what comes through me, or what I speak about myself, is meant to serve that purpose. If you are interested, I encourage you to listen, to study, and to try these things. Many of these things can be found on my blogs. Some are found elsewhere in books. I will continue to do this work to the best of my ability, and I hope you feel good about it. Either way, whether this lives on beyond me, and I believe it will, or whether it moves on with me when I pass over, we shall see. And I leave it in your hands to do with it as you feel it can be done, and I am hopeful you will pursue it the way I'm teaching it, in the most benevolent way, so that it has the most benevolent outcome for all beings. Good life.